Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hot Slice podcast, brought to you by the team at Pizza Today. So a quick heads up, this week's episode is going to be a little different from our usual format. If you're a longtime listener, then you know that every year we record interviews with attendees at the International Pizza Expo and then bring those conversations here to you on the podcast. So today we're taking you straight to the show floor of the 2025 Pizza Expo in Las Vegas, where we caught up with attendees. So grab a slice, kick back, and enjoy this special episode.
All right, I'm Tyrell, Reid. We have Westshore Pizza in Brandon, Florida.
Lambert and Tampa, Florida. We're partners at our location, Westshore Pizza.
I love it. So you were telling me before we sat down that you were originally employees of Westshore, and you got your own spot. So tell me a little bit about working for the company and then getting into the owner-operator side of it.
For me, it was like the natural progression to go, whatever. We always thought about what's next, what do we do next?
Yeah.
How do we continue to earn more? And we started having kids and families and had to make a little bit more money, so we needed to figure something out. But Bobby V was always a big proponent on, hey, how do we get you guys a franchise? How do we set you up? So we worked for him for a long time. Actually, JR even before I started there. I met him when I started at Westshore. He said, no, I'm good.
I'm good. So my big question, what were some of the skills that you learned working at the restaurant that really translated into becoming partners in owner operating the business?
People business.
All right.
That's all he ever talked about. All business is people business. Yeah. Bobby taught us to always just take care of folks, and everything else will work itself out. So it didn't matter. And he was like is a serial entrepreneur. So he had pizzerias, coffee shops, movie theaters, window tent places. And it was always about just how do we take care of people, and then you'll figure the rest out. So it was all about that.
Tell me what is business like right now in Tampa? How is it with the pizza market in Tampa right now?
Very competitive right now.
Yeah,
it's very competitive, and it's we're seeing it. And Westshore is an old chain. We've been around Tampa Bay since 1994, and over the last 5 to 10 years, we've seen a huge rise in independents. People who are making great pizzas, right, and great content and social media and all these different things that we had to play catch up on. To reestablish our brand. But we've been around a long time, so business is really good for us. We're proud of what we've built over the last. We bought that store in 2012. 13 years ago. Yeah, 2012.
Congratulations! That is a feat. Because most people the failure rate is 5 years. That's when half of businesses fail is that 5-year mark.
And so we've seen a lot of our peers come and go over that time.
Hurricanes in Florida, so we have to manage those too. The hurricanes are another whole thing.
Well, that's what I was going to ask about too. So Tampa has been in the aim for several hurricanes of late. So how have you been able to address that, and has it shifted business, and what's happened with it?
It's just last year was the first time it really hit us hard. A little bit closer. Last year was the first time it hit us hard, and we were shut down for a week. And thankfully, we just did everything right up until then to have, a nest egg to be able to prepare for it. And it's just one of those things you got to get through. You got to get through COVID. We got through COVID. We get through the hurricanes and stuff. But we've been really lucky. Last year was the first time it really actually affected us. But
so looking at the next couple of years with the business, what are you really honing in on in the next couple of years?
Well, for me, I'm excited to see all of the new technology here.
Yeah.
We were halfway down the road with a POS company last year because they had solutions that we needed, kiosk and third-party integration and some of these other things that I've been interested in, whether it's AI, order takers, things like that, where we're seeing positions that are hard to fill, get those problems solved through technology. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
The food, our food hasn't changed a whole lot. We're pretty traditional with our recipes, and even though we'll see something new, or maybe we'll find a new sauce or a dressing or a drizzle or something for our pizzas, we've kept it pretty traditional with our menu.
Yeah.
But technology to help us with just operations and staffing, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah. Well, I think about the things, the automation type items that help with labor.
That's right.
And there is a lot of automation on this show floor. I can tell you that. I've already seen it.
So I've seen just a ton of folks walking around, and everyone's got AI something in their name. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go find your booth.
Absolutely. We actually have an AI photo booth in our booth.
Oh goodness!
He's working on it right now, but
wow.
It's pretty fun. So I'll end on this. When you leave Pizza Expo, what's going to be your biggest takeaway that you could have at this show?
Well, I'm excited to see the competitions.
Yeah.
So for next year, registering early so that I can get in on whether it's traditional or I don't know, a cheese pizza or whatever it is. We just want to get in on the competition because it just looks like it's so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. Make sure you get over to the competitions, watch them. They're a blast to spectator to.
What you're excited
What do you think?
That's it, man. I'm good
He's
to go.
the quiet man.
Thank you very much.
I love it. Well, thanks for stopping by and wanting to come onto the podcast. We appreciate you, and we hope you have a great rest of your show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you having us.
Are you ready to elevate your bakeware game? Spokane, Washington-based Lloyd Pans is the trusted name for professionals and home chefs alike. For over 40 years, Lloyd Pans has been creating innovative food service, bakeware, and pizza pans and tools designed to deliver perfect results every time. Whether it's crispy golden pizza crusts or perfectly baked pastries, Lloyd Pans' durable, stick-resistant, and proprietary pan finishes are a game changer. Visit lloydpans.com to explore our full lineup and find your perfect pan today. Need shipping quotes or custom products? Email sales@lloydpans.com for personalized service. Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide.
Hi, I'm Shean Taylor, and I'm with the 31daysofpizza.com, and it's a blog that is an annual quest for the 31 Days of Pizza that takes place during National Pizza Month, which is October, and during that month, I eat a slice of pizza a day at a different location with at least one guest, and I've been doing it since 2002, the year I found out that Pizza Today made October National Pizza Month. So I have Pizza Today to thank for this.
I love this. So here's the funny thing is, you've been doing this since 2002. That is a long run. I mean, that's when blogs started becoming the thing. What blog platform were you on back then? I'm just curious.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because only after I'd been doing it, did I find out that this was a web log. I was doing a slice log. And then in retrospect, it became the word blog is being used a lot.
Yeah.
So I guess I have a blog, but at the time it was on a message board. I've since moved it over.
So funny.
I have since moved it over to Blogspot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this 31 Days of Pizza, okay, and you have a new guest. Who are these guests that you do each day?
It could be you.
Yeah,
in general,
just anybody.
It started in 2002 where I was living in New York, but I was relatively new to New York, and everyone mentioned all these amazing pizza places.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I like just corner slice, everything is fine, and I even like the cafeteria pizza at school, so pretty low bar for me, but then I said, well, what I'll do is I'll say, I want to go to your favorite pizza place, so therefore, if you have a favorite New York pizza place or something, you and I would go, and you would tell me what to order.
Okay.
And then in doing so, that's where I heard about, in 2002, I heard about John's Pizzeria, Bleecker, Grimaldi's, Lombardi's, these three coal-fired institutions that totally blew my mind. And that was just 3 of the days of the 31. And then I also got to meet a whole bunch of new people that I didn't really know, which was also fun.
That is so fun. And we had a conversation before we got on the podcast about the fact that you got it from us, from our from our National Pizza Month. So if you didn't know, National Pizza Month is in October, and we did start it in 1984, and it was ratified by Congress in 1987. So we are an official designated holiday in the United States. So National Pizza Month, October, the whole month is for pizza.
Okay,
so I love that you are celebrating in a unique way and finding ways. So how can people follow your quest each year?
31daysofpizza.com is one way.
Yeah.
Or on TikTok or on Instagram at 31 Days of Pizza.
Yeah. Now, I'm curious. Now, each year, do you select like your favorites from that month of eating? Do you?
At the end of the month, because it's at least 31 different places. Obviously, if I double up or triple up on a certain day, then it's more. But I do an award ceremony, and
I love it.
It's called the Slicies.
The Slicies, that's great.
And I made these placards in my brother's wood shop in Florida, and I award those to my favorite pizzerias, like the best discoveries and the best pie, best slice.
Do you just walk into the shops and say, here?
I usually try to make sure that I'm going to see an owner or something like that. But one thing that's nice about this expo, this International Pizza Expo, is I'm seeing some of these Slicy Award winner pizzeria owners here on the Tony Gemignani, Paulie G, Roberto. These are some of my favorite pizzerias, and it doesn't make, and of course they're at the Pizza Expo, the International Pizza
Expo. Well, I cannot wait, and I'm going to follow you this National Pizza Month to see where you end up, because I have a feeling you're going to go to some fun places.
Well, you're going to be in Columbus in October.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe if I come to Columbus, we'll grab a slide. I'll take a photo. We'll do it
I can be interviewed.
Expo.
Okay. I like it. We'll do it. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, and good luck with all of your pizza eating quests and interviews.
Thanks, Denise. It's a pleasure, and I'm such a huge fan of your podcast,
awesome.
Hot Slice, that this is such an honor to be a part of it.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. All right. Enjoy the rest of your show.